What's up? Well, I know what's up. If you press on this video, you're most likely thinking about investing money into Tokkys group, thinking about all the thousands you're going to earn and all the girls you're going to get, but you decided to do some research first in case it's a scam. Well, I'm glad you did, and you should be too. Hate to be the one to break it to you, but you can forget about all the easy money and you better put some work in and learn trading yourself, because it's all a genius scam and I'll reveal to you in this video how it all works. I've already made a video similar to this about DMO DJ, however, this method is a bit more interesting. And even though they make money in the same way, which I'll explain in this video, this one is much better disguised than DMOs. It's way more believable, which makes it so much more dangerous. So let's get to it. First, a little bit about myself. I've been in the trading world for close to 2 years, so for me, it's pretty easy to spot these sort of scams. But you don't need to be profitable or be a trader at all to spot these genius scams. All you need is a little bit of research and common sense, but I'm going to make a separate video especially on how to spot them, just to make it easier for you, so stay tuned if you're interested. There is already plenty of videos on the internet of people spending their money and trying out the signals then posting results. And apart from the fact that they're all shit, the signals aren't the problem here. There is a deeper problem hidden in plain sight that a lot of people will miss because they're blinded by the money and excitement. I wasn't going to waste my money and buy access, but I'll show you what's going on. This all comes down to the broker. If you don't know what a broker is, it's essentially the middleman between you and the stock markets. It's the company who will forward your trades to the trade books and charge you a fee for doing so. Now, you obviously got brokers which are trustworthy and regulated, which are there to simply give you access to the stock market. But there are also hundreds of dodgy ones set up offshore, which you should avoid for various reasons, which I'll explain later. Now, let's get to the scam part hidden to you in plain sight. I went ahead and messaged Tokkys team on Telegram. And in order for you to join his group, surprise, surprise, you have to deposit money through his chosen broker, which in this case is Vantage. His brokers will change from time to time, but we're going to focus on this one. Now, unlike the broker that DMO was using, there wasn't much info online saying that they're a scam at all. In fact, there was really positive results, which had me really confused because even on Reddit, people were saying they've been using it for years and it's good. I went ahead and searched our Vantage. It seemed like a legit broker. The FCA website says that they're regulated, good reviews, and when I asked Tokky how much I can make with 300, he said 60 a day, which isn't likely, but it's reasonable, unlike the 10,000 a week that DMO promised. But there was no way that this isn't a scam, so I decided to dig deeper. This is where it gets interesting. I went back to the message and noticed that, as you can see, he said to make sure to use the website he sent me instead of the app. That was a bit weird, so it got me thinking, and I realized what's going on, and it's genius. As you can see, in the message that Tokky sent me, the link ends in .com, while on the FCA website it ends in .co.uk. So I thought there's no way it's just a coincidence, and I was right. When you open both of the sites, they are exactly the same, apart from one difference. When you open up the one from Tokky, this message comes up, and this is what I mean by hidden in plain sight. If people took their time to read this rather than skipping it because they're blinded by money, they would realize a scam. It tells you the truth right here, but of course, who reads this? But let's see what they're saying. They specifically tell you that they are distinct from the website owned by Vantage Global Prime, which is the .co.uk one. So the reason I couldn't find any negative reviews or scam warnings about Vantage is because Vantage is indeed a normal broker that is regulated, as you saw in the FCA report. Instead, the one that Tokky will send you is just a clone of Vantage made only to fool you, as they look the exact same. You can see they stated in that message that this website is owned by Vantage Markets International, and they make it clear that they are not regulated by the FCA, unlike Vantage Global Prime. But just for extra proof, here you have a report from FCA about Vantage Markets International, and as you can see, it warns you about it being a clone scam website. So the reason he said to make sure to not use the app is because the app is owned by Vantage Global Prime and not them, as you can see here. So as I suspected, this is another scam of a dodgy broker, and here is why you should avoid them. A dodgy broker may charge you larger fees than normal, as well as giving you unnecessarily high leverage, for example 1 to 500, meaning that when you put in £1 into a trade, they put in 500, which makes the chances of you getting your account liquidated a lot higher than normal. The way it works is they have software to determine if your trade will most likely be losing or winning. If it's a winning trade, they will create a position where your counterpart will be the bank. But if they decide that your trade is losing, they will create a position where they are your counterpart, so your loss is their win. Now, due to the brokers being unregulated by the FCA, there is no authority above them to stop them from taking your money, meaning that if you do make profits, you'll most likely not be able to cash them out either way. You have everything about leverage and not being protected shown in the message right there. Either way, people just don't read it. There is one more important thing in that message, and it's this right here. You will not be guaranteed negative balance protection. But what does this mean to you? Well, you see, when trading with a regulated broker, if you place a trade and the market suddenly makes a big move against you, your position will be closed before it manages to go below zero to protect you from having to pay the broker the difference. With unregulated ones, however, that is not the case. So there is a chance if the market makes a big move, you'll have to pay the broker what you lost. Now this combined with 1 to 500 leverage could mean you suffer big losses. So how does HS Tokky make money from this? He most likely has a deal where he will get commission for any person joining and depositing money, and will get commission from your losses because, as I mentioned, the broker makes money when you lose. So all of this is just a very well set up scam, so please be careful where you put your money. I can tell you as a fact, 99%, if not all adverts promising very easy money on the stock market are just trying to scam you. With this exact method, even if they're your favorite influencer, there's no hiding from this. People will do anything for money. While not all signal groups will promote dodgy brokers and try to steal your money, they're still most of the time not profitable. There is no easy way out on the stock market. It takes years to be profitable. So if you want to make money like that, you better put your head down and study it because no signals will get you rich. Well, that will be the end of the video. If there's anything else you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like or a sub. I'll see you in the next video.